Does this scenario sound familiar? A high-profile murder case. The defense attorney drags out the proceedings with motion after motion to the point where even the judge is ticked off. If you're thinking that behavior always describes a big, expensive, hired gun private attorney, guess again. The one in this case works for tax dollars. Not on Your Side wants to know what's going on. Craig Smith has been looking into that and joins us from the newsroom.
Well, Guy, you'd expect someone like F. Lee Bailey or the late Johnny Cochran to add drama and drag out the legal process, even to the extent of maybe irritating the judge. But should we expect high-level theatrics from a defender on the public payroll? The answer we found may surprise some people. A car bomb killed businessman Gary Triano at La Paloma Country Club more than 15 years ago. His ex-wife, Pamela Phillips, stands accused of hiring the hitman, even though she cashed in on a $1 million insurance policy. Peter Herberg, a lawyer from the Pima County Legal Defender's Office, is defending her at taxpayer expense. And he has been busy, filing a flurry of what the prosecution calls frivolous motions. He's tried to get the prosecutors kicked off the case. He's tried to get the detectives kicked off, too. He's made such a nuisance of himself that he's ticked off the judge. In an order on treatment to restore Phillips' mental health, Judge Richard Fields tells Herberg he'll be setting guidelines for client visitation, quote, due to past interference with the restoration process and overall professionalism with the matter. The judge tells all parties if they fail to obey, quote, personnel changes will occur in this matter. Later, the judge issued an order placing limits on motions.
Obviously, the judge is being inundated with stuff, and he's just trying to bring some order to all of it.
Veteran trial attorney Ted Schmidt says that type of order is not that unusual. It's not as if the judge is preventing motions, but he is warning attorneys to think harder about what they filed. Herberg reports to Isabel Garcia, who is the head of the Legal Defender's Office. She was not available for comment today. We wanted to know, is all this activity normal for a public defender? Schmidt says yes, and adds, it's all for the client.
The more decisions that you can put the trial judge in the position of having to make, the greater the likelihood is that one of those decisions will be incorrect and give you a basis to appeal.
Now, besides calling the Legal Defender's Office for comment, we called the county attorney. That office declined comment, citing restrictions against commenting on an active case.
And the Legal Defender's Office is different from the Public Defender's Office.
It is, but it's easy to confuse the two. Both defend people who cannot afford to pay private lawyers for themselves. The website for the Legal Defender's Office says it may take overflow cases from the Public Defender's Office or may take cases where the Public Defender's Office has some sort of legal or ethical conflict.
All right, Craig, thank you.